Welcome back to Andersen Acres. What you're seeing here is Gemini attempting to have some babies, but she's jumping in and out of the nest box. Now, when you see a transition like that, where the video breaks, it's because she was out of the nest box for at least 2 minutes, sometimes as much as 10 minutes. So this is an 8-minute video. It actually took place over the course of almost an hour. So you're going to see her jump in and out and stuff like that. There she goes again. Now she's going to come back. So what happens is she's pulling fur, she's preparing a nest. She's not quite ready to have them, but she's getting ready. So last year we showed you a video of her pulling fur and then disappearing into her nest box in order to have her babies. This year I did jam a camera uh, between the cage wall and the privacy cover. And here she comes again. And so the angle's not perfect because I couldn't really see what was going on. I don't like to invade the space of my does who are having babies. So I couldn't see what angle I had. I just kind of shoved it in there. Okay, so I did the best I could with not being able to see. So here she comes again, back in here. So she's pulling fur, getting a nest ready. She pulls the fur outside of the nest box. And then she comes back into the nest box to arrange it. See, she's arranging fur right now. She's trying to make it all exactly the way she wants it. When your rabbit is doing this, please do not mess with them. They need to feel comfortable in the nest they've created. They need their babies to feel safe in the nest they've created. So what you want to do is absolutely make sure you leave them alone. So I'm not actually in the room at this point. There she goes again. She's left. And she'll be back. Here we go. So each break like that, I wasn't going to just leave the video recording an empty nest box, but that last break was almost 10 minutes because I have it written down. So it was almost 10 minutes of video I deleted there because there was really no point in having a blank nest box with nothing in it for you to look at. So it wasn't really a big deal. She comes back again. So what she does is pulls fur. You can see some fur flying. That's because she's pulling it and not picking every piece that she pulls. And then she takes it into the nest box and she arranges it. Again, leave your rabbit alone when she's doing that. That's why I don't have a lot of videos of rabbits having babies. I leave them alone. Just ignore them. Okay? Let them do their thing. They're allowed to do their thing. Just don't, I know you want to be curious and I know you want to take a look and I know you want to see what they're doing, but they need privacy. If you are getting up all in there and trying to see what they're doing, you're going to make your mama nervous, especially if she's a first-time mama. And a nervous mama can do some things that you really would rather they not. A really nervous mama may eat her own babies. It happens. So back off. Let mama do what mama needs to do. Okay? Just let her go. And she's coming back again with more fur to make a bigger nest. So you'll notice each time her nest gets just a little bit bigger. Okay? And she's actually in labor here. If you look, you can see her sides. She's breathing quite a lot faster than she was. She is getting ready to have her children. So some does will pull fur days before they have babies, okay? 4 to 5 days in advance. Some does absolutely wait until the last second. Gemini's a last second kind of nester. So just because you see your rabbit has made a nest doesn't mean she's going to have babies right that second. Generally, it's the agitation, so the in and out, in and out, in and out of the nest box that tells you she's about to kindle. Just because your rabbit has built a nest doesn't mean babies are happening today. I would say, on average, most of my does create their nest box when they're about maybe 4 or 5 hours from kindling. Gemini's a last minute lady. Okay, she always builds hers and then has her kits within usually that hour. Sometimes it's much faster. I think the litter before this, when she was building her nest, I really think it was only about 20 minutes in advance. But she's in active labor here. She is getting ready to have her babies. So she is quickly making her nest. Right now, she's not moving too much because she's in labor. She's actually having contractions. So she's just waiting quietly, calmly. She's an experienced doe. None of this panics her. Okay, so the contractions are over. She's going to muck with her nest again. She's going to work on what she's doing. She's got stuff to do. She's an expectant mother. She's about to be a mom again. So an experienced doe knows exactly what's going on. A young doe may not. So if you have a first-time mama and she's not 100% sure, then she might take a little bit longer, or she might be even more last minute than Gemini. See, Gemini knows what she's doing. She's not at all confused. She is ready to do this. Now you're about to see a perspective shift right here. Okay, so what actually happened was I heard a thump and the camera fell down. So I quickly stuck it up because here you see the video is really sped up. She's about to have her babies. She's actually having her babies right now. What you're seeing, and I know the angle's not great, that's the best angle I could do. Okay, in her nesting area. That's the absolute best I could do without being able to see what the heck I was doing, because there is a privacy cover on the outside, so I can't see into the nest box while she's kindling. So the best I could do for this angle, she is actually having her babies right now. She's cleaning them. The camera wasn't able to pick up the sound, but you could hear some baby squeaks. Unfortunately, the camera just simply didn't pick them up, which was a shame. But I could hear them. So I knew she was having the babies as I was outside. Now I was in the room because the camera thumped. But at this point, I knew she was having her babies because I could hear them. And this is sped up. So this is, how long did this take? This entire having her babies and cleaning them took about 15, 18 minutes, somewhere in there. I just sped it up like crazy because I don't think you wanted to watch her just mucking around when you couldn't see anything. So we're going to slow back down now. So real time, watching as she just kind of sits and she's got her little ones. And there they are. There are 3 of them. Okay, I know you can't tell because I wasn't about to zoom in, but there are 3 of them. So that is the process by which baby bunnies are born. I know it wasn't a great angle. I just didn't want to disturb her. So she does come back and cover them with fur in a few minutes, but there's actually only 2 in this video. She's got 1 more retained kit that she will have. I didn't include that part of the film because you don't really need to see her covering them up. But yes, she does come back and she covers them up again. But that is about it for us here today at Andersen Acres. We'll see you tomorrow.